entities and guardians. My name is HyperHimes, and Merry Christmas. I know it's kind of a weird video for me to make because you would expect, oh, you know, the usual gaming stuff and stuff that I do. However, I just want to make this video because I feel like it's been a while since we had like a one-to-one talk. So I'm mainly making this video because I want to say some things before the end of the year and before we enter a new year, 2023. But with that being said, first of all, I just want to say, I need to primarily say this, I really hope that you're having an enjoyable Christmas. By the time that I'm recording this video, it's actually not Christmas yet for me. I'm actually going to be probably just enjoying the whole day to myself, and if I have free time, probably do some other recordings. But right now, it's just, I really hope that you have fun in Christmas. I really hope that you get some amazing gifts, whether it be clothes, games, toys, whatever. As long as you have something that you can enjoy, I genuinely hope that you have an enjoyable time with it. And also, I hope you have an amazing time, you know, spending with your friends and family, or whoever you know, just having a fun time with it. I hope you get to enjoy good food, too, because I know some of the Christmas food out there is genuinely delicious, and I also hope that you did, you know, fun Christmas festivities. I'm not sure what you can do out there, at least as of right now, like, you know, snow fighting, like playing snowball fights or building snowmen, or even just chilling with a nice hot cup, jeez, I suck with words, a nice hot cup of cocoa next to an open fire, or even just a TV with like a 24/7 like live stream of a fireplace crackling. I mean, maybe you enjoy that, but as long as you're having a fun Christmas, I really hope that you're having fun with it, because that's the thing that I care about the most. So, like I said, Merry Christmas, and if you think that's where the video ends there, definitely not. There's still some more stuff to talk about. Now, the next thing I want to talk about, because I do have a couple things I want to list out, is, you know, the current progress on the channel. And I gotta be honest, so far I think 2022 has been the best ever for the channel. Like, seriously, I think this year we've gone from the start to the end of the year, we've run from like, I don't know, I want to say like maybe, I think around 7,000 subscribers, and then we went all the way up to 23.5 thousand. That's serious. We are so close to 25,000 already, that's insane. And I know slowly but surely we're going to get there. But the thing is, that's not even the most insane part. The insane part is actually the channel with Your Local Pleb, because that hasn't even been like a year old. And I do want to say, like, you know, it's been, you know, this is its first debut year of 2022, but it already has approximately 2,700 subscribers. And it's like, you know, it's insane, because I really didn't expect the channel to pop off that much, but ever since I released the video, you know, top 10 Pokemon creepypastas on that, it was insane, because, I'll be honest, when I released that video, I wasn't expecting it to do well, because I remember releasing a similar list on my HyperHimes channel a few years back, and it barely got many views, maybe over 100, because it was a top 10 list. Those tend to do a little bit better. However, it just blew up. It is nearing 300,000 views, which is absolutely mind-blowing, and all we need now is just a couple more lucky hits with some other Your Local Pleb videos that I plan to release in the future in 2023. But that's also something I really want to focus on for 2023. I really want to focus on Your Local Pleb. I want to focus on like videos for that, whether it just be like in-game like full playthroughs stuffed into one video, game reviews, more top 10s, and a bunch of other videos, because I do have a genuinely long list of videos for Your Local Pleb that I'm absolutely excited for. And even for HyperHimes, there's still a lot of video stuff that I have planned for that, other than just, you know, Cookie Run or whatever game I play next, which, I'm gonna be honest, I had an idea for the game that I should play right after I beat Hollow Knight, because I think with how the channel is performing right now, I feel safe to, like, you know, play other games while Cookie Run is also something I do primarily. Like, I could do Cookie Run as a primary thing, and I could play, like, some other game on the side, because right now it's usually, like, I post Cookie Run OvenBreak every single day, and then every other day, it's like something that is in Cookie Run Kingdom. So it's like, you know, OvenBreak is like the main single upload of the day, and then the second upload is like, you know, one day it could be Cookie Run Kingdom, the next day it's Hollow Knight, another day it's Cookie Run Kingdom, another day it's Hollow Knight, and then whatever I could do, like once Hollow Knight ends, I could just swap that for like a new game that I want to play and what people would be interested in. And I think I have a good idea what game people would be interested in, but I'll save that for a later time, because that's actually going to be very exciting. But I'm just super excited for what 2023 has to offer, because it's just probably going to be even bigger and better things, and I really hope that we can be bigger and better together. We can form a much bigger community. We can form a lot more people. We can grow all of our communities and just have an amazing time with each other. We can, like, honestly, I'm just super excited for it, like, and I'm totally hyped up. I really want to, like, kick it into high gear for 2023 in regards to YouTube, because I want to do it for each and every one of you, because all of you have legitimately changed my life for the better, and I could not be here without you. I'm just being 100% honest, but just thank you. Like, I can't thank you enough. Like, not only am I wishing you Merry Christmas and Happy Holidays, but just thank you so much for being there. It doesn't matter how long you've been there for me, but as long as you're still sticking with me and you're still standing with me, then we are going to walk that mile together, and I don't care how far that mile goes. You could take it in the literal term, or you could take it to say, like, oh, a mile is actually, like, until my legs break, because I'm just going to keep on pushing, because I am so excited for what we have planned in the future. But, now with that being said, there's another topic I wanted to talk about, which is interesting. A bit back, I mean, not too long ago, but I did release a community post where it was actually the day that I was originally going to post the short, where I was like, okay, this is why, you know, I haven't been posting my Cookie Run shorts in a little bit, but I'm going to be returning back to that very soon. And the reason why was, you know, if you haven't checked out the video, my reasons are listed in that video, but I was actually going to post that a day before, because I had that video all prepared, it was prepared to be uploaded, but then I had to take a trip with Walmart. And what happened at Walmart? Well, let me tell you. So, obviously for context, like, the day that I posted that short, this all happened, like, the day previous. So, took a trip to Walmart, I saw some cool stuff. I did get one thing, which I think I'm going to save for a Your Local Pleb video in 2023, so hey, be sure to subscribe to that. But, I remember this vividly. This is kind of like a little bit of a story time, so this is all coming from my point of view, and I swear, this is everything that I felt. So, I was in Walmart, I was playing at this thing in, like, the electronics aisle, like, where all the video game stuff is. It's, like, this really cool piano that had over, like, 400 different sets of, like, keys that, like, you could turn the knob, and it would go, like, 396 to 397, and it's, like, this really cool piano with different, like, it was very cool, and I was, like, on that for a long time. So then, I went to go ahead and just, like, look around for other stuff, and then I started to feel really exhausted. So it was weird, and the stupid thing is Walmart is that they have no benches. I really wanted to find, like, a bench to sit down at, but there was just no benches at all. Like, the only bench that was, like, available was around, like, a pharmacy place. But I didn't want to take a pharmacy, like, I didn't want to sit down on a bench near the pharmacy. Not because I have anything wrong with it, but because there's people who could use it way more than I did. It's like, I'm not gonna, like, rob it just because, oh, I'm feeling exhausted. I'm sorry if you're, like, terminally ill. I need this bench right here. But no, I just want to go ahead and maybe just find somewhere else. So, this goes back to the plugging piano. I went back there, and I just found a place where I couldn't even sit. I just found a place where I could lean. Like, imagine if there was, like, a little shelf. I just leaned over it, and, like, I felt super exhausted. So I decided to take some deep breaths, you know, just sit there and just, like, go on my phone for a little bit. And then I started to sweat. It was, like, very odd, because, like, it's not like I was sweating the whole time, it's just all of a sudden my forehead was just coated in sweat, which I just didn't understand that at all, which I thought, well, I definitely need to just stay here for a little bit, take a little rest. And then, that rest was taken a little too literal. I'm not even joking, because all of a sudden, I don't know how to describe this, but I guess my vision started to go more blurry and blurry by the moment, until I totally just blacked out. I do not remember what happened, like, in the separation of when I blacked out and when I woke up, but I just blacked out. And it was so weird, because all I remember was, I woke up on the floor, face up, and I was looking up at the ceiling. I'm just like, this wasn't where I was before, so I got up, and, like, I didn't know what to do. Like, I was kind of worried, like, I just decided to sit there, like, you know, just maybe I'll just sit down and rest. I got some weird eyes, and funnily enough, no one in the Walmart, like, decided to look at me and just think, like, you know, to help me up at all. Nope. They just looked at me like I was some sort of a bum, and were just like, yeah, just keep him there, it's fine. So I just decided to sit there, and I thought that was bad. But then, rub the back of my head, there's an abnormally large bump on there. Like, there was just a large bump on the back of my head. Why? Because apparently when I blacked out, I hit the back of my head bad. Like, it wasn't the worst thing in the world, but you gotta bear in mind, I'm like 6 foot. So if I were to fall backwards onto a hard, like, concrete floor, that's not very good. And while I didn't, you know, break anything as far as I know, but it just left something where you could feel that there was something growing right there. Now, I'll tell you how that's going right now in a bit, but so let's continue on with how the story's going. So I'm sitting there, and then soon my brother finds me. He's curious of, like, why I'm there, and he thought I was actually sitting down because I was looking at something in, like, one of the bottom shelves. But no, I told him I blacked out, and then he told me, like, oh, can you get up? So I get up, and at the first few seconds is completely fine, and then all of a sudden, everything starts going blurry, and then, like, my legs, like, nearly give out. like I nearly like trip and fall right there, and he was very concerned. So what he ended up doing was he ended up like hoistering me, like he had my arm like around his shoulder and like pulled me to like an area where I could actually sit down, because the place that actually did have chairs was like this eye doctor place, because of course I wasn't gonna sit down there like on normal means, but of course if I had to sit down there and rest, yeah, I just had to do it. So this all leads up to what's going on, and apparently I think the best way to describe it is apparently it had to do with me having low blood sugar or high blood sugar. It might have been low blood sugar because I don't know, I guess that's the main purpose that I really realized from all this, even though when we checked the blood sugar it was actually above 460. It was like 461 per, like, on the dot. And that most likely could have been because, like, when I got home, I was in the car ride home trying to rest. My mother gave me a soda, and I just drank that, just trying to get any form of, like, liquidation in me. It also could have been because, like, I didn't drink maybe many liquids today. I mean, like, or not today, but, like, that day, I don't remember much. But it could have been that reason, too. But for the past few days, it has been, like, it's been better. Like, let me tell you, like, something. It's been way better since that day. It's just, I didn't want to, like, I didn't want to pressure myself too much with anything physically, because I'm afraid something like that might happen again, so I didn't want to stress myself with it. And if you're, like, thinking about, like, the bump at the back of my head, it's very fine. Now, of course, if you apply pressure to it, there's a little bit of pain, but it's been, like, I want to say nearly I want to say over a week, I think. I think, yeah, this marks the day that I'm at least recording this. It would have been like over like a week, or at least a week on the dot. But it's feeling way better. I haven't felt much difference beside that. I know, of course, like if you like rub your head, like my hand against it, like you can feel something, but as normal pain, there's nothing really to be felt. So it's slowly healing, and that is a very good thing. However, this kind of did put into perspective, like how dangerous, something like that could happen to me. And just in case, I made an early New Year's resolution to myself that I feel like could help me in regards to health and the benefit of the long run. And my New Year's resolution was, for the entirety of my diet, unless if it's like some special occasion or something, I was going to cut soda out of my entire diet. Like, whatever I drink, it's going to be water, it's going to be one of my favorite drinks, Diet Snapple, it could be an alternative, but in regards, I just want to cut soda out of my diet. I heard that cutting soda out of your diet really also helps with stamina and also sugar lowerage, so that's really what I want to focus on. I really also want to focus on my health. I feel like just getting rid of soda in my diet is just going to be very helpful, especially if I keep up the pace, because I've been doing that for a little while now. Like, it hasn't been so long, it's been less than a week, but I feel like that is majorly going to increase my health, and it's going to make me like a little bit more active in the videos, which I feel like is definitely going to be a more well thing, because honestly, as of recently, I haven't even been laughing well, because I can, do my maniacal laugh whenever I can, which is my favorite laugh, but sometimes it's hard to get myself in that energy, so hopefully that can, give me a little bit more energy, lack of soda, and also, like, healthier body. So even if that is just the beginning step, it is a step in general, and hopefully that can help in the long run. So that is my guaranteed New Year's resolution, and luckily I haven't broken that promise yet. The last soda I had, I think, was actually on that day when I drank a soda on the way home, but that's that. So right now I am doing good in health. Right now I didn't even get, I'll be honest, I didn't even get checked into the doctor, because I just assumed, well, if it's a one-time thing, then I'll just see if I can heal by myself. And if it gets better, then it gets better, but if it gets even worse, then I'm just going straight to the doctor, because it just could have been a one-time thing. Luckily, so far, it has been, but right now I'm just going to try and keep watch of my health. I've been also drinking, like, some healthy things, like, I've been drinking something called, like, it's like an electrolyte drink, where it's supposed to, like, help my electrolytes, like, reform them, or something like that, just give me more energy, but, yeah, so right now, I'm doing very good, doing very healthy, so yeah, there's that. I just really wanted to get that out of the window, because I feel like I need to talk about that at some point, but I didn't know really when to talk about that. So I thought now would be the best time. Merry Christmas! But I guess the last thing I do want to talk about in this video is just the future. Just, for HyperHimes, for me, for your local pleb, all that stuff. Like I said, focusing more on health, which I think will help increase my health in the long run. That sounded so hard to say. Help increase my health in the long run. That's what I wanted to say. And of course, HyperHimes, I'm gonna see if I can vary out to like things that other, that isn't just Cookie Run, because I do want people to stay not just for the Cookie Run, but for me as a content creator. And I also have some big projects which I did want to do in 2022. However, it's kind of too late for that. But I promise, in 2023, I do want to do something big in regards to Cookie Run that can hopefully not only just be exciting in regards to like video production, but can also get a bunch of people in the Cookie Run community together, even if it is just one at a time. and it's just going to be a fun time that I have planned. Which, not only with that being said, Your Local Pleb is also going to have some cool things done in the future. Like, of course, it's just going to, going to be the similar stuff that I do, but I do want to also take time to focus on that channel as well. I was very happy when I released 2 videos in December, being the one-armed cook video and also the top 10 list, because I didn't think I could get both of those done, but lo and behold, I got both of them out in December, which I think is a major improvement. And of course, I know it's not the biggest channel that's going to get views, but it's just starting off. Just the fact that in those, like, the months alone that Your Local Pleb was released, the fact that we have, like, 2,700 subscribers is insane. And we're slowly building up, and like I said, we're slowly going to build an even larger community, and I hope by the end of 2023, we're going to have a way bigger fan base than before. Even if it is just by a little bit, then that's still fine, because we're still growing, and I'm just very happy at the end of the day, because we've been doing so many stuff. I posted so many Cookie Run comics this year, which is exciting. And if you saw on my community tab, I also posted like this cool comic studio exclusive contest, because I thought that would get like some people in the comic studio community like, together, and also have community people, like people joining the website more, because I would like to do more giveaways exclusive to that website, because it might involve like increased interaction and stuff like that. And of course it is exclusive to the holidays, but I might do that more in the future if, of course, I get a lot more funding and stuff like that. But I gotta be honest, I just love that website. That website is one of the best things that's happened to me in 2022. But I think other than everything I just said, I have nothing else to say. Like, I've had like a little like list here. I don't have a script, but I just had a little like dotted like little note saying like, oh, this is the subject you talk about, then this is the subject that you talk about, then this one, then closing remarks. So yeah, I mentioned everything I need to do. We talked about Christmas, the channel, the future, the incident at Walmart, and that's really about it. So I'm gonna end the video here. Of course, by the time that I record this video, it's going to be, like, by the time I upload it, it's going to be Christmas, but by the time I'm recording it, it's not Christmas yet, but it's getting super close. So, I'm going to go ahead and enjoy my time at Christmas. I'm going to do whatever I need to do. It's going to be fun, and it's just going to be a happy day. So with that being said, I really hope that you enjoy your Christmas too, and holidays in general. And if you did enjoy this video, please be sure to leave a like on it. And also share this video with your friends who enjoy my cookie run or just vlog content. And if you enjoy my content in general, why not subscribe? And also hit the bell to be notified of whatever I do in the future. I also have merchandise if you want to check it out, but I'm not forcing you to. I also have a link down in the description that leads to a Discord. It's a fun time down there, and we're trying to expand each and every single day. And last but not least, there's also another link down in the description that leads to a Twitter post where if it gets 10,000 likes, I can get the Cookie Run YouTube set for absolutely free. But above all else, I will see you entities and guardians in the next video. Hail the Hypenese.